The Backrooms movie can be watched as a self-contained story about a furniture store, a therapist, and an impossible doorway. Kane Pixels web series tells a more dangerous version of the premise. In that continuity, people do not simply stumble into an ancient maze that has always been equally accessible. A research company called Async spends years forcing a threshold open. The experiment succeeds, an earthquake follows, disappearances rise, employees become trapped, and the Institute keeps presenting the complex as usable space. The movie avoids turning this history into homework.
That makes the feature cleaner, but it hides the question that drives the original tapes. Did Async discover the Backrooms? Or did opening it make the outside world unstable enough for everyone else to fall in? Async's public language is not a cult. The Institute frames Project KV-31 as engineering. A controlled opening into a vast, apparently empty environment could solve storage, housing, research, and resource constraints. That practical ambition is what makes the premise work. The company is not trying to unleash a monster. It is trying to turn impossible space into infrastructure.
Training material, presentations, test footage, and survey teams give the project the texture of a workplace. Every safety procedure also exposes how little Async understands. The Institute can measure a threshold and map a corridor, but it cannot prove the environment is inert, separate, or stable. The promise of endless room makes uncertainty look like an acceptable cost. The chronology places a major earthquake around the threshold breakthrough, then shows people entering the complex, far from Async's controlled doorway. The series never hands viewers a final equation connecting every event, but the pattern is difficult to ignore. Before stable access, Async is trying to reach another space. After stable access, unrelated people can vanish into it. Missing person material turns the laboratory success into a public disaster the company does not acknowledge. This is the key lore point the movie does not need to explain. The Backrooms may be more than a place behind a door. It may be a wound in the boundary between places, widened by a project that continued after the evidence stopped supporting control. Many viewers learn the Backrooms through lists of Level 0, Level 1, the pool rooms, entities, survival classes, and exits. Kane's series uses a different continuity. Its environment is usually called the Complex, and its mystery grows through async, dates, found footage, and institutional evidence. Rooms change and new regions appear, but characters do not progress through an official staircase of fan wiki levels. That distinction matters when people judge what the movie left out. The feature did not forget to introduce hundreds of levels. It adapted the same restrained branch of the idea that Parsons had already developed. The missing lore is corporate and chronological, not an encyclopedia of destinations. Peter Tench gives the series a human center that is easy to miss when clips are watched out of order. He's connected to Async, becomes trapped, and later reappears in a way that conflicts with the institution's official account. His return creates a problem larger than one survivor. If Peter is alive, records, decisions, and people inside the company have been wrong or dishonest. Damage control shows rehabilitation imagery and drawings, while raising questions about memory, prediction, and what the complex did to him. Async's response is not transparent investigation. It is narrative control. The company decides which version of Peter can exist publicly, making the cover-up as important as the anomaly. The famous pursuing shapes receive enormous attention, but the web series treats them as evidence inside a larger event. Reports, autopsy material, growths, and changing environments suggest an ecology that neither viewers nor Async can classify cleanly. The creatures could be native, transformed, copied, or produced by interaction between the complex and material brought through the threshold. That uncertainty is more interesting than a bestiary, because it returns responsibility to the experiment.
If a company opens a permanent path into an unknown environment and starts installing infrastructure, the question is not only what lives there, it is what the contact allows to develop. The monsters may be symptoms of the breach rather than the reason the breach exists. Parsons released the evidence in an order that withholds cause. Viewers first experience a victim's fear, then later encounter corporate footage that makes the accident less random. Dates on title cards, documents, broadcasts, and security recordings let people reconstruct events, but no narrator provides a complete, official timeline.
That structure makes the audience behave like an outsider investigating Async. A new upload can change the meaning of a tape watched months earlier. The feature uses conventional dramatic continuity because a theater audience cannot pause for years between fragments. The web series uses delay as part of the fiction. The missing lore feels deep because viewers helped assemble it rather than receiving it in one exposition scene. Seen without the series, the doorway in Backrooms is a surreal intrusion into one struggling business. Seen after the series, every doorway carries institutional history. Someone built a machine, celebrated access, sent teams inside, lost control, and kept going. The movie does not have to name Project KV-31 for that history to sharpen its images. A furniture store promising more space echoes Async's promise of limitless space. Clark mistakes the maze's attention for purpose in the same way the Institute mistakes access for ownership. The central warning remains consistent across both versions. An opening is not understanding. The most important part of the lore is not a hidden level or creature name. It is the human decision to open the threshold again after the first warning.